This is problem 4.09 for Francois Tardieu's Backgammon Strategic Concepts book from chapter 4, The Blitz. Here's the position. We're blue. We rolled a 5-1. Our home board's in the bottom right. Red's got a checker on the bar, checker here on a 1 point. Look at the two top plays, try to figure out which one is best. Either making a 6 prime by moving 13 to 7, or keeping up the attack by hitting 7 to 1. We'll look at Tardieu's expert analysis, getting feedback from the Extreme Gammon program. Look at Tardieu's summary. I'll modify the position, and then I'll show you some flashcards I'm making from the positions in this book, which I can give to you for free. Here are the two plays. They're both following completely different game plans. On the left is a play 13 to 7, where we're creating a 6 prime, strengthening our position on the board by creating that 6 prime. On the right, we're attacking 7 to 1, knocking another checker of reds off and onto the bar. Look at both plays. Compare the features of each board after the play. Think of which one looks best to you, which you would make over the board. Either the play where we're strengthening our position by moving 13 to 7, making the 6 prime, or the play where we keep up the attack, moving 7 to 1, hitting red's blot on the 1 point. Some things to consider: the pip count. We're ahead of the race by 35 pips before the roll, so we'll be ahead by at least 41, maybe more, after the roll. We have 12 checkers on our side of the board. We have a 5-point home board compared to red's 3-point home board. Red's got the blot on our ace point, and also red's got the checker on the bar. Let's see what Tardieu and Extreme Gammon have to say. The play where we improve our position by making the 6 prime 13 to 7, Tardieu says, with this move we can create a solid 6 prime, which allows us to focus on escaping our lone back checker from the 24-point here. However, we're giving red the opportunity to anchor up on our ace point by coming in on the 1. Red will still be able to control our lone back checker because he'll still have the ability to play to improve his prime. And red will also have the ability to continue to play a ace point holding game. Tardieu NXG's preferred move is to keep the attack up, keep up attacking. This move continues the attack and attempts to fully close red out. It wins many gammons, and even if we do get hit, we'll still have a 5 prime down here and a very strong inner board. Tardieu says when we have the choice between a positional play, like 13 to 7, which strengthens our prime, and a blitzing play, like hitting red's blot on our 1 point, there must be twice the number of gammons than games lost in order to justify the attacking play. XG tells us we're going to win 84% of the time. 64% of the time we'll gammon our opponent by making the attacking move, and 15% of the time we'll lose. So that's 4 times as many gammons won than games lost. 64% compared to 15%. So we are ahead in the pip count. That supports attacking. If we were behind in the pip count, we would probably play the priming game. Here we're not behind, we're ahead, so we're going to be attacking. Our 12 checkers on our side of the board gives us the ability to mount a strong attack. So we got a lot of checkers available for our attack. Our 5-point home board compared to red's 3-point home board supports our aggressive move. If we get into a hitting war with red, we'll be able to come in on 3 points. Red will only have 1 point to come in on, so that favors us and our 7-to-1 move. And red's blot on our ace point, along with red's checker on the bar, give red the ability to anchor on the ace point, which we don't want to happen. So that supports also us hitting the blot on the 1, not giving red the opportunity to anchor on the 1 point. Tardieu summary: making a 6 prime is not the priority when blitzing. The chance to close out our board justifies taking a few risks. What if we modify the position? Instead of red having 2 checkers back, we'll give him 1 checker back. We'll take this checker off the bar, put it over here on the bar point, a midpoint. Now, if we do that, red does not have the ability to anchor up. He only has 1 checker back. So let's see if that changes what XG recommends. If we modify the position so that red has no chance to anchor on the ace point, now XG says, don't worry about hitting loose. Strengthen our position, make that 6 prime, and then come in later and hit the 1 later. Hit red's blot on the 1 point later. I believe this reinforces the idea that we hit in the original position in order to stop red from anchoring on the ace point. Now that's not a concern. Red anchoring is not a concern. I think I'm interpreting this correctly, but I might be missing something. Let me know if you agree or not, or if you have a question or comment. All feedback is welcome. I'm creating flashcards for every problem in Tardieu's book. So far, I've finished chapters 1 through 3 and the first 9 positions in chapter 4. You can email me if you'd like a copy of the cards, completely free. I'll put my email in the description.